back. Got a lot to talk about, things you missed. We'll talk about that later. In the meantime, it's early Sunday morning, July 26th. I'm headed to get some coffee, head down to the church. Doing parking lot church this morning, second weekend. I'm playing drums, so I gotta go set that stuff up. So, going to set up a drum set, have some rehearsal, have some parking lot church. We'll talk later. We got the kids set up, getting ready to do our rehearsal and playing a little bit.
You called my name, and I ran out of that bridge, out of the darkness.
Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one defense, my righteousness. Oh God, how I need you.
Hey, we're back home. Church went well. It was 95 degrees outside, and Bob Ross, not the painter that you're thinking of, but Bob Ross at Charter Oak Church Crossroads, had built the whole stage that's outside that you saw. So we were tearing it down for the week and tearing all the sound equipment that's his down for the week. But also, our former worship leader, Rachel, who's awesome, who moved to North Carolina in February, came up in town for a wedding with her boyfriend, and we got to see them again. It was awesome. But because of that, we were super excited and forgot to record. We went to lunch, went to Applebee's. Also, we're back on the vlogging train and still getting back into the swing of things and remembering to vlog. So what we would have said is, they're back in town and we're going to lunch and we're going to Applebee's, sit on the patio. It's a beautiful day, but we didn't do that. No. So we're telling you now, and we did take this picture with everybody. Camera noise. So yeah, it was a good lunch.
It was fun.
Applebee's has probably one of the best patios in Greensburg.
We did sit outside. We were only with our group. There was other people there, but we were far from them.
There was 10 of us. We were split between two tables because they don't really like you moving the tables around right now with everything. But like I said earlier this morning, we're going to talk to you guys later. We got a lot to talk about. Catch up. But in the meantime, we're now going to run back to Huntington because you got to drop something off and take care of some scheduling stuff before the next week. Yeah. And then we're going down to swim at our parents'. So
fun times.
The dog's going to hang because he was in the river all day yesterday with Riley and is exhausted. We came home from church and everyone was sleeping, so everyone's just going to continue sleeping, and that's an easy day for everybody. So I'm going to swim because it's hot and I've been outside all day. I've drank about 10 gallons of water and I feel like a fish.
I'm dying. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Working on a Sunday.
Yeah, log those hours, right? Anyone want to help me lift this full ream of paper into the office? No? Okay, I get it. Hey kids, come to Huntington Learning Center. We're going to have a groovy time reading and doing math. Right? Groovy. Hey, just chill. Just chill. We'll read and stuff. You'll pass your SAT. What you doing?
Checking messages. Because there is one.
Okay. We're finally down at the pool. It is 97 degrees. The air is 95 degrees.
97.
Yeah, the water coming out of the hose
I need like
is like 60,
here.
so I'm just gonna create my little redneck fountain here.
96.
Redneck fountain sounds good to me. But
You guys hungry at all?
no, we ate Applebee's. But it is July 26th, and there is Pirates baseball on the radio, and we're winning. We're winning. It's a wonderful sound. Listen to Greg Brown.
Rain Gates is a ground ball to third. from the bottom of the ninth inning. Nick Birney will be coming on to try and preserve Derek Shelton's first win as a Major League manager. We go to the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 5, Cardinals 1.
Sports! Hey. So we were heading up to camp this past Friday, and I was going to our beer place to see if I could find Icy Light Mango because it's delicious and it's summertime and I wanted something summery for camp. I can't even take April seriously back there.
Oh yeah, it's today, huh?
But they didn't have it, so I stopped at one other place in like this little town on the way to camp, and they didn't have it either. But what they did have is Great Lakes Mexican Lager, their summer beer in a can. I had it on the 4th of July in the 4th of July video because Sarah and Kim brought it for me because I can't find it anywhere around us. But I found it at this little hole-in-the-wall six-pack place in this little town on the way to camp, and it's delicious. So maybe we'll count this, since I bought it on Friday, we'll count it as our long time coming Keep Your Local Brewery in Business Friday. Even though Great Lakes is doing just fine and everyone's open again. So this is Beer Friday on a Sunday. Ding. Oh, it tastes like Great Lakes version of good Corona, and I love the label. Thanks, babe.
I wasn't spraying. No, they're very
10.
pretty.
Well, now that it's 7:30, the pool temperature is down to about, let's consult the thermometer.
Let me see.
6.
98 maybe?
It's like 95. Pool's gone down a whole 2 degrees.
Ooh, burr.
Wow.
It's toasty.
I'm freezing now.
7:30,
am I
pool's
gonna
95
do?
degrees. It's the biggest hot dog you ever did see.
Summer.
Yup. That's alright, I'll take it. It's still better than sitting in the sun.
It feels okay now.
Yeah, it feels good. Sun setting-ish.
When the sun goes down, it's like, oh, this
There you
feels
go.
nice and comfy.
Fauci's out at his little Fauci pool. Oh yeah, I don't know if we explained that. This is Riley, which you know, but he's also Lil Fauci. Yeah, happy birthday, Riley! Happy birthday, Lil Fauci! Clunk. Look at that! Look at that big 1-year-old pain in the butt.
For a while.
We ordered a pizza from our favorite pizza place in Greensburg, Premier Pizza, sweet sauce, delicious. So I'm gonna go let our little pain in the butt out and go pick up some pizza. Our big 100-pound pain in the butt.
Oh boy.
And then go pick up pizza.
It's like we've been gone so long.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You taking a dip? You taking a dip in the pool? Oh, get it. Get it. Good boy. Good boy. Is that your birthday bone? Hi. Oh boy. You're all wet. Okay. I'm going to see your buddy Ricky. I'll be back with pizza. Woo! I forgot to video it. I told you we're back into this. We're newly back into this vlogging thing. Sweet sauce, Premier, Lil J's Pizza. Best pizza in Greensburg, if you ask me. I think I just staked my claim today, July 26, 2020. This is my new favorite Greensburg pizza. Sweet sauce.
So far it is. We haven't tried like the little mom and pop.
Very
shops yet.
close second is Lynchfield Gino's Pizza. But I think as of today, we have a new reigning champion.
Plus it's like super convenient.
Yes! Washed down with a Mexican lager and a sunset. Look at that.
That is pretty.
You get everything.
Oh my god, yesterday it was
Beautiful
all
night.
pink and purples coming home from camp.
Alright, we're back.
Hi!
We said we would talk to you today because it's been a little while.
Yes.
So here we are. We sort of stopped vlogging when, like the beginning of June, right?
Yeah, I think.
Like June 3rd, I think.
Did we do the beach at all?
No.
Oh.
No, yeah. So we sort of got out of it for one reason or another, as you know, everybody has been going through it. Quarantine sort of ended, but didn't, and things are sort of getting back to normal. Our lives were getting busy again.
I guess really the main thing was when June 1st hit, my work opened.
Yeah, you were working again.
So I pretty much started like relatively right when we opened.
Yeah.
So I started working a lot and my phone was full, so it was hard for me to vlog, and then all he was doing was working at home, and
Yeah.
he's not doing anything exciting when I'm
10-hour
not home either,
days of
so.
you being in the office, and
Yeah.
8-hour, 9-hour days of me being at home doing nothing, Ricky napping, not a whole lot going on. There has been some fun things that we've missed, and we wanted to talk about that now that we're trying to get back into vlogging. Basically, we kind of missed it.
Yeah, I want to have this like video journal of what we've done.
Yeah. Even though we kind of started it as a way to like document something that's never happened to anybody before in our generational lifetime, like the pandemic and self-isolating and quarantining. A lot of people were like keeping written journals and things. We, for whatever reason, decided we were going to start videoing it so we would remember what it was like in 10 or 20 years. And it ended up being a lot of fun. We had a lot of good things recorded. Birthdays, house projects, putting a new floor in at camp, so many things.
Oh,
I can't even think. We
I
did it
know.
for like 2 months. We
The
started
tree came down.
Yeah, we took the tree down. We have all of that.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of just found ourselves finding that we were talking about things that happened in the last 4 months, and we realized we had a lot of that on video. So we were like, well, let's try to get back into it because we kind of missed it. So some things have happened since we went on a vlogging hiatus at the beginning of June. I guess the first thing was shortly after we stopped, we went on our first vacation after coronavirus hit. So the same family vacation we take every year. It was like our 20th year going to Sandbridge Beach with our family.
Yeah, it was my 12th, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we went to Sandbridge, just south of Virginia Beach, for our annual family trip. We weren't sure if it was going to happen. It was still very up in the air even a few weeks out, because
Yeah.
Virginia wasn't sure what they were doing as a state yet.
Yeah, but it worked out. Virginia was kind of where we were, I guess, at that point. And the nice thing is, like, the family rents a house, and when we stay in that house, we're only with us. So we don't really see anyone else. The beach is very different from like your Virginia Beach or Ocean City. It's basically a private beach, so there's no one there really. So we didn't have to wear a mask most of the week. We wore one at Walmart.
Yeah, pretty much that's the only place we went was Walmart.
Yeah, and Target,
Yeah, we went the fewest amount of places on this family trip than we ever have.
which is fine.
Yeah, everybody, each couple had a different drink one night or a different meal one night. We split it all up and we just basically hung out with each other at the beach in the beach house.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, it was a blast. So we had videoed a little bit of that, so we'll
Oh, yeah.
include some of that.
It was probably a good mini vlog of the vacation because I was still vlogging a little bit. But obviously at the beach I don't take my phone everywhere.
Yeah.
But there was like some
Or fines
major
you can charge.
weird things that I filmed.
Hey, Future Matt here. I'm editing the video and it looks like we have enough content for a pretty decent beach trip vlog. So keep an eye out for that. We may put that together down the road pretty soon here as just like a little bonus thing so you can see what our trip was like. I included videos that you saw here, but we'll have maybe a full thing out, so stay posted. Anyway, it was good to get out, have a vacation with family. Everyone was healthy. We stayed socially distant, and it was definitely worth it. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was really fun.
But when we came back, we had all the wood from the tree that we cut down. We had to split because we were taking it all to camp. We had cut it down into manageable pieces for the splitter, but we got the splitter from the cabin and brought it down and split all that wood. And oh my gosh, is a cottonwood tree no fun to split.
Yeah, so we were worried about it falling down because it was like an old dead tree. I don't think it would ever have fallen down because inside was like intertwined braids
Yeah.
of spaghetti.
It grew so fast,
Oh.
it like twisted as it grew.
Yeah, so when we tried to split it, it was not like a normal splitting adventure.
It was not cut and pop, it just like shred each log. It took forever. It was a pain.
I took videos of that, so you'll see that.
Yeah.
But wow, it was tough.
We probably have 3 to 4 of my truck bed full of wood still here at the house, stacked behind the shed for fires that we'll have, or her parents or my parents. And we took more than 3 truckloads to camp for all of our fires up there, so it was a ton.
Yeah, and it actually doesn't burn terribly. Everyone was like, "Oh, that's gonna burn real fast," but it catches nice and it doesn't like pop or anything, and
Yeah.
it doesn't smoke, doesn't smell weird.
It's good for all the outside fires that we're using it
Oh
for.
yeah, it burns quicker than some, but it's not awful.
Yeah.
So
That was a thing,
good
and it
thing.
was done, and I'm glad it's done.
yeah.
Well, so we had some other outside projects. My neighbor lent me his friend's like 4,000 PSI power washer, which, side note, whoever came up with power washing and then was like, what's the name for it? And then someone's like, how about power washing? They hit the nail on the head with the name because it's the most like freaking cool, fun project you can do at your house, and it's like the most badass name ever for it. It's like a power washer my wall. But it was, we thought that our retaining wall in the front of the house was gray. Turns out it's beige. It was just that dirty.
Yeah, I had forgotten. I know I probably have known that before because, I mean, my grandparents lived here.
Yeah.
And I probably did know that, but it's been so long since they've been washed that it was beige. And I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It was dirty. But like, I took a time lapse, and seeing it from beginning to end was the coolest. We'll skip ahead a little now because she keeps running around. But while we were gone vlogging, our animal situation went from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
We had Sydney, who we found in the woods in Ohio. We have Ricky, who came to us from somebody from church. And then we have our new little Taco Bell kitten. My cousin Michael was on his lunch break in Taco Bell and found this little 5-month-old running across the highway. And somehow April saw a picture of it, and here she is. She's like 9-10 weeks old now. She's doubled in size. Her name is Olive.
Olive. I named her Olive because of black olives, and I thought it was cute.
So there she is. It's April's first time getting to live with a kitten. She didn't live through Sydney as a kitten, so she's getting the full taste of the kitten life.
Yeah, it's something.
So we have our own little zoo over here.
She's hungry. She's biting me.
Yeah, she's been alone all day.
Hey, you're
But
on.
we got another kitten.
Yay!
We're done getting animals for a while. So there will be no new animals on the vlog. I'm marking it in video evidence. No more new animals. Capiche?
So that means that anyone that knows us, please, if you find a cute baby animal,
Don't send us pictures.
just don't show me.
Yes,
Just don't even.
unless you've already found a home for it, because it's not coming here.
So while, we weren't vlogging, I went to a bachelorette party for Megan, which is our now new cousin,
Yep, and I went to a bachelor party for Michael,
which is our cousin.
and we shouldn't talk about either of them.
We should not, but they were very fun and successful. They were both at some kind of cabin.
We should stop it there. We can't show much more.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we
good.
should just stop. We should.
That's
just stop.
probably good.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was a good time.
I
So we
forget.
went to camp a bunch. We've been at camp a lot. Partly like you've seen doing the floor, doing the renovation projects, and partly just because that's quarantine, baby.
Yeah, there's nothing up there. It's really nice. However, I wasn't sure what the year was gonna look like up there, just because it's a big like touristy area, just because it's a nice state park and the river is there, so everyone comes to float or kayak on the river, things like that. But it was so busy this year. Memorial Day was super busy, which you kind of saw, and like almost every weekend since the weather's been really nice, it was very busy. The issue with that is not many people wear a mask up there. However, most things are outside, which is good. They do wear a mask inside, like the little shops, but
Which we haven't really gone in many of them.
no. But like that county was in green first out of like the whole state where we would be, so it was interesting seeing that.
Yeah.
But we don't go around anyone anyway. But it was still like
Pretty isolated. We do our thing. We tube. We put the video of our 4th of July weekend that was actually able to happen, luckily, with friends. It was some of the most fun and one of the best trips that we've had. So we put that video, and we'll link it here. Or here. I can never remember. It's one of these
just point
corners.
up and
We'll
it'll
link
be
it.
great.
Our 4th of July video. It was a blast.
yeah.
One of the things that goes along with all of our trips to camp is that we have to say that the weather that we've had so far this summer has been some of the best weather that we've had in a long time in terms of summer weather. We stopped vlogging like June 3rd, and it was like ever since that day, it's been 95 degrees and sunny. Yeah, our grass is dying, and it hasn't rained probably more than a few inches in 2 months, but
I'll take it.
dang if it hasn't been nice.
Yeah, but up there, like, it's never dry, ever. And we didn't even buy fireworks this year because it was gonna be too dry up there. And there's one section of the yard that's always muddy and terrible. And it actually, when my dad was mowing, he said it was kicking up dust, which he's never seen before.
Yeah, it's never been that dry at camp.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't
Yeah.
even know if I've seen it rain up there yet.
Well, the last few 4th of Julys that we've taken with our friends at camp has been where the river is so high, the rental companies aren't even renting tubes. We'll do 8 miles in maybe 4 hours. The
That's
river
what
was
stopped.
low this year. It was a beautiful weekend, but low and slow. So it was like 2.5 feet high. It took us 6 hours to do 4 miles.
Yeah, we kind of were scooting along, literally. So
Yeah,
kind
but we
of
made
walk
it.
a little bit. Yeah, it's still fun.
Yeah.
I'll take that any day over raining while we're on the river
Right.
or being stuck inside raining. So
And we just got back from camp this past weekend, where
Yeah.
we one of the things we were able to see was the Neowise comet that was in the sky.
yeah, that was really cool.
Happens once every 6,800 years or something.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll see it again.
Yeah, it was tough to get good pictures because it was towards the end of its cycle of visibility, and it was starting to fade, but we could see it with the naked eye just barely, and
Yeah.
it was really cool to have seen.
Yeah, I don't even know if like our phones probably wouldn't even have gotten a good
I
picture
don't think.
before. But yeah, like you could see just a little bit, like it was like a faint star, and then it looked like someone was shining a flashlight over it or like behind it.
Like into space.
Yeah, but it wasn't like super bright or anything. It was
Yeah.
like barely able to see, but it was really cool. So yeah, so like we just said, we went to the bachelor and bachelorette parties, which is good.
Good times.
But then we had the wedding, of course. That was
Luckily.
crazy.
Thankfully.
Yes,
Miraculously.
I can't imagine what they went through. There was 3 different venues at a time. There was like maybe a few different churches at a time, and there's much more that
Yeah.
we don't even know.
Things have been intermittently opening and shutting down ever since we last saw you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No one really knows how to handle it.
Yeah, so we went green, everything basically open pretty much normally, other than we couldn't have like concerts or anything, obviously. But then the cases started going up again and all that, so like Pittsburgh started shutting down things again. Not fully, but like no more bar hopping basically. And like the restaurants were limited capacity, sometimes only outside. A lot of breweries were shut down again. So Allegheny County was rough, and then Westmoreland started following suit. So the wedding was crazy, but
Yeah.
it did finally happen.
It's able to happen.
It was beautiful. The ceremony was great. the church was really gracious enough to have us there. But yeah, it was really pretty and amazing, and they had a good venue.
Yeah, it was
After
a
it was said and
beautiful
done.
day, beautiful weather, beautiful event. It was really nice. So it was a lot of fun. I had a good time there, and we wish we were in Aruba with you guys.
Yeah, hopefully they're having a good honeymoon.
Yeah. So that's what you missed since we last vlogged in June.
Yeah,
We're gonna try to be steady with it again.
I didn't think we missed that much, but when I actually listed out and talked about it, it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of things.
It was a lot.
So for our future selves watching this back, this is where we are right now. Pennsylvania is still open. The dining and food situation is still a little weird. We were just at a restaurant today. It was only my second time eating out ever since we were in New Orleans at the beginning of March with friends.
I think it was my 4th time, just because I've been back to work. But I wasn't comfortable with it in the very beginning. So the 3 times of the 4 were recently, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Limited occupancy, still wearing masks. Pennsylvania has a mask mandate now, officially. I know Ohio just did theirs. We're not doing the red, green, yellow like we were doing yet. Still very up in the air, but cases are still going up. Still not great. Not a whole lot has honestly changed since this all kind of started, which is sort of scary, but everyone's sort of trying to find some sort of balance of where we can live and still make things happen. The big debate right now is schools, going back into schools or not going back into schools. We have about a month until that needs to happen, maybe a little less. So that's up in the air right now, but it's still a weird time. We started the vlog, we did it for 2 months. We were all, I guess, naive and thought that, maybe a few weeks it would be this weird thing, but it's kind of just how we're living now.
yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel weird now because
We
it's
haven't
been so long.
done a lot of the things that we're used to doing. Like our summers have been great. This summer's been great. We've spent a lot of time at your parents' pool, at camp, seeing people and things when we can, outside events. But we're not doing a lot of other things. Movie theaters are closed. We haven't been to the gym. Concerts aren't happening. Normally,
Concerts
we've
are
had
the big
5 outdoor summer concerts by now. We've been to Zach Brown Band every year for the last 7 years.
Pretty much, yeah.
That was canceled. There was other events that we had lined up. Those are canceled. Things are still being canceled clear through the end of the year. I've been working at home for the last 2 years, but my whole company is still working from home, and we just had a meeting where that's going to be the case now until probably there's a vaccine. So it's still very up in the air. No one really knows what to do.
Yeah, the school situation is interesting to me.
Yeah.
I think as of right now, there's the U.S. as a whole isn't going to do the same thing. I think it's kind of up to every school district. So I've been hearing a lot of mixed things. Like some schools are starting all virtual, some are going 100% back, some want to do part of the alphabet goes for 3 days and the rest go for 2, and then vice versa. So it'll be interesting. We'll
Yeah.
keep you posted on that, but my work is the same right now. I just wear a mask all day. So
We're doing what we can. He's shopping, still wear a mask. Going out, still wear a mask. Still mainly do takeout when we eat out. Still try to stay away. We had parking lot church today, like we showed you. It was our 2nd week doing that, which is nice for us to be together, but out of the building and outside. A little more safe environment, but we're just gonna keep doing what we can. And we'll be here, hopefully, for a while now to keep vlogging it, because we missed it.
want to say bye?
You wanna say goodbye to everybody? Say goodbye, Olive!
Oh, she's biting. Hey.
Yeah, she's hungry. Anyway, we're gonna keep it up, and thanks for hanging out with us. And we're sorry you missed some of that stuff. Hopefully you got to see some of the videos to catch up and see the rest of our summer. We'll be doing what we can. We'll be doing some new fun things that, when we have some time and things that we can actually do, we're gonna do them. And we'll show you, we'll take you guys along.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, so
Glad to be back.
we're heading to bed. And you'll see this tomorrow, but we'll be filming our second new vlog of Wave 2.
Yay!
All right. See you, everybody.
Good night.